Welcome to Wildfrost, a roguelike deck-building card game. When you play a card, everyone's timers decrease, and one mistake can mean the end of your run. Join me as we play the Wildfrost Daily Challenge runs to compete for global ranking. On to the video. Welcome back to Wildfrost. So, back on Friday, June 9th, time for a daily challenge run. So today we are the Shademancer's tribe. So again, this is the one that kind of like has these summoned units. So our starting deck is pretty cool, but seemingly a little random. So our leader actually hits for 5 barrage, hitting everyone in the row. So that's really strong, honestly. We have Loki, so he attacks a random enemy in the row for some damage, but also applies the Demonize effect to them, so that's pretty strong as well. And then Splinter is always fun, so when you play him, he copies the effects of a random enemy, so sometimes you get a really good effect, like you hit everyone, or you get a really unlucky effect, which is like, you know, nothing. So really interesting to see Splinter out there. We have Junjun as a spawned unit, and then Fallow as a spawned unit. I think both of these are pretty great. And then Berry Bell for health. Sunburst 2/2, which actually is cake charmed, so it will consume it when we use it, but it'll do a countdown timer by 7. So essentially it's like someone attacks this turn, and so we can only use that once per battle. So it's pretty interesting. It also does a damage, which is kind of important to keep note of so you don't like accidentally kill yourself. We have the Azul Candle, which doubles Overburn damage. We don't have any Overburn cards in our deck currently, so we'll have to potentially figure out how to make good use of this. A Singular Tar Blade, so it'll only ever do 1 damage. And then the Fallow Mask. So the modifiers today, companions and enemies are healthier. The shop is more expensive, which is, I think, always one of the harder ones. And then mini bosses have less heart to start with some block. So let's get into it. Another Naked Gnome. We can maybe save it today. I feel like it's definitely more possible for us to save the gnome today. Okay, let's just let Fallow get frozen, even though that's a little annoying. But then we can do it like this, so that I'd rather not take 4. Loki is aimless. I think I'm okay with doing this. We'll take 4 damage, but now we'll actually do 6, so we'll kill, so that's pretty nice. Okay, we are barraging some enemies. Let's just heal up. We want to keep the gnome alive so we can have him on our squad. So I think we can do it like this. Let's just take some shots. Even if Loki hits the gnome, it'll survive, so that's kind of good. And then I think we can get another Fallow out there. Okay, so we did hit the gnome, so that's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. And then I'm just going to take my chance to hit him for the gold, even though he now runs away. Okay. Again, we don't want to hit the gnome. Let's just heal. Okay, so we'll do it like this. I don't know if there's a way to prevent killing the gnome without pulling Loki back, so we'll do that. It's definitely not optimal to like take the gnome, but it is fun. Okay, because he went up there, I'm really not sure how we, I don't think we can actually save him, if I'm being honest. So I think at this point we probably just take our double. Unfortunately, we lose out on the gnome. but that's okay. We didn't draw our 2/2, so let's just redraw. Oh, I think we already... Did we already use it? Anyway. We really can't lose. We're just trying to hit him down. And actually killing him with the 1 damage from the Azul Candle is pretty funny. Fallow is just like an incredible card. We have cards in our deck, so I'm okay to go Charm, double Companion. Okay, Frost Charm is pretty decent. We could take Shin, because that would actually give us a way to apply Overburn. And then I'm not sure I want Maunch. I'm okay with taking a Snobble here. And then I think I'm probably gonna dump Loki for now. I think Loki's kind of tough to use just because he is aimless. Getting Fallow down just because they actually will be able to take this hit pretty comfortably. And then let's do it like this, and let's summon a Jun. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get a little frozen here. But we can put Splinter down. Maybe he copies the Snow Gobbler, and he does, so he's actually gonna get pretty strong here, because he got frozen. Another Uba Bear. I think I want to just kind of punch this top row. So I'm okay to do it like that. The Jun did expire there, but that's okay. Yeah, so Splinter is gonna do 10, which is pretty incredible. Let's just hit Shin. We'll hit Shin and then this Fallow. Kind of okay for it to be like this. That would double it to 2. It doesn't quite do enough. Let's just heal this bottom row. Okay. Doing 16 now, which is obviously just ridiculous. I think we do it. I think we actually just hit the Gobbling for the gold. Take a little bit of damage. That's pretty okay. We'll get a double there, so that feels pretty solid. And then, yeah, we get frozen. So let's just heal down here. And then Shin can eat this hit, apply 4. Maybe we don't want him to eat the hit so that we can just double it and do more damage. So I guess it's reroll. Because our deck is, so thin. Okay, and then you attacking there is perfectly fine. Double it, get some additional damage. Okay, and then this is 3 barrage, but I think at this point we're just trying to do 22 damage. So Splinter is pretty nice that we got the effect we got. Okay, we probably can't afford a crown unless we go to take the money, so let's do that. It just seems solid. We'll hold off on applying this. We can honestly probably put the bread charm. I think copying an item is always interesting. I think we can do that for now. Okay, how expensive is the crown? 103, that's something. I think we just take it anyway. That's why we went to the money. Okay, let's do a crown onto Splinter, and then I'd like to put Frost Charm onto our leader so that we can just lower attack as we attack, and then I want the Tar Blade to be consumed, so basically we just use it once and then it's out of our deck, so that's just kind of helps to keep our deck thin. It's the Bamboozle fight today. If we get lucky, Splinter can get the hits all enemies. Okay, but he got the Baby Snowbow non-effect, so that's okay. Just getting some units down, and I'm pretty fine with that. I'm copying Berry Bell for this just because I just want to keep our units as healthy as we can. Because we are about to take 3 everywhere. So let's actually do it like this. And I don't mind, you know, hitting the Winter Worm here with Shedding, I think is totally the play. Then Shen gets hit, and we just sacrifice this Junjun. Yeah, so ultimately we want Shen to hit this so that it's just a crap ton of damage is about to come out. I don't mind. I don't think I want Shen to take this hit though, because then we'll do 4, so they'll be at 5, so we can still actually apply that and blow everyone up. And I think Snobble getting hit and frozen here is correct. Okay, because then we can actually use our 2/2 on Shen to good effect. So let's get Fallow Mask down. I want to hit you, and then we're gonna let Jun Jun take this hit and get frozen. Okay. So let's just redraw. I think we will just double it on them when it comes to that. Let's just heal down here, I guess. Okay, so Jun Jun will die. That's pretty okay. Let's just make it a double here. Okay, so we do 6, and then we just double it, so we get the explosion, and then we're just gonna, I think it's just this. Yeah, so I mean, hitting him increased it, so, and then he attacked immediately. I think card draw makes sense, just because we have quite a few cards that, like, it's nice to have in our hand at a time. As good as Shade Sculptor is, I don't think we have anything like amazing to copy other than Fallow, but our board is already getting fairly full. When an ally is sacrificed, gain their attack. It's always fun. Chikichi is also really fun, so let's take them. So essentially, like, every time we sacrifice Chikichi, it spawns a newer, stronger Chikichi. Okay, and we can get a crown, so that's pretty great. And let's actually get Shen out early. Okay, that's really all we can afford. We get the shelled husks. Okay, well, we don't have any shell, so it's obviously not like super duper valuable for us, but it's okay. We can get Chikichi down. And we can get Jun down. I don't mind letting Shen take the hit. Okay. I think Shen should probably apply this up here. And then I think let's just get the Tar Blade out of our hands now. Out of our hand now. Okay, so we can definitely redraw. Hopefully we draw our Yeti skull, and we did, so that's pretty great. So we get to do this and apply snow, so we get Chikani. I think it's like, I'm pretty certain that it's like a, reference to some language I don't speak. But it's really cool how these guys just kind of like get stronger and stronger over the course of the fight. Prickle is kind of annoying, so I want to try to apply some Overburn and then have and then double it and try to just blow them up. Chikichi doing the damage here is pretty reasonable. Let's just heal. I guess we'll take that kill. Okay, so obviously like big damage is gonna come out here. So I think we're gonna have to let probably this fallow take the hit. And then we'll apply that, and then let's double it and give it to the next guy. Attacking down here I think is fine. And I don't mind copying the 2-2, so we can actually do it twice this fight. Okay, so there is a lot of shell. I forgot that it works like that. It's based on just the HP, so the shell doesn't actually impact it. Okay. I think I'd like to do it like this. Again, just more damage so we can actually take out the spike unit, because that's just really annoying. Someone has to die here. It's going to be this Junjun. That's just kind of the way it has to be. Okay, and we move down to just one. I really don't mind just using our 2-2 here to prevent, or just preventing problems, honestly. Okay, apply that so they blow up. Definitely makes sense. We can Yeti Skull Chikani so he becomes even stronger. And then doing that also is pretty great. And then I think we just get another fallow out there. Shen is obviously, you know, taking some hits, but he's in fine position to just continue to exist. Let's actually just kill there, and then I guess we'll just heal. Okay, I'd rather just we'll do it like this, and let's break the shield at the Azul skull. Okay, so I think so they are going to attack up here, so we gotta keep that in mind, but hitting them twice is pretty great. You know, and they will just kind of blow up here. I think we want Splinter to take this, and then we'll have Fallow take this like that, and then I think we do it like this, actually. So we freeze everyone. He takes the hit, kills. They both hit, and then we actually apply like that, so... It's pretty strong. Chikasani about to do some pretty good damage. 8 damage. And then we just get the double. So that's really solid. I don't think that fight is generally that difficult unless like your deck is really slow early. Okay, so Teeth fight is really annoying. So we'll just kind of have to figure out what we're gonna do here. Okay, Skull Mist T is just kind of phenomenal with Chikasani. So essentially we can sack them, but make the unit stronger while also buffing everyone else on the field. So really strong. The Faith Charm, also great. So it'll make our Fallow stronger, like as they are summoned. So that's really great. Let's see what we get here. Okay. Add +2/+2 to all summoned allies. Let's do it, actually. That sounds fun. That was a change. That was a change in the update. That's what that unit does now. Okay. They add Teeth. Let's get Fallow out first. So they're 10-4, which is obviously great. So this fight is really, really interesting. Basically what the whole shtick of this fight is that you're aimless, and then this guy like adds the Teeth. So it's really kind of difficult to actually like make it work. So it's pretty cool. Oh, so he does it on the timer. That makes sense. Let's have Chikichi do that. It's kind of unfortunate that we didn't get to Skull Mist T there, but I'd like to actually Yeti Skull down here, so now we have this summoned unit, and then he'll get even stronger, and then we can actually we can Skull Mist T now. So our units are like really, really strong. We're doing 12 barrage with we're doing 12 barrage there, which is kind of crazy. I don't want to take like all the Teeth, so I'm actually gonna double it, give it to the next guy. Chikichi can take this hit, that's fine. And we removed the shield struggle, so that's pretty great. Okay, we are aimless, which is obviously annoying, because being barrage would obviously be better. I say we just do this now. So we added 6 attack to everyone. And then, so Jun Jun is about to do a crap ton of damage. And I think we can probably just do a Yeti Skull. So we're fully Chikaguru, so we don't get any stronger than this. Okay, so this guy triggers when hit. So what's different than that, than Smackback, is essentially just that he just attacks like straight forward, like regardless of what the unit is. Okay, so let's do it like this, so we can actually will freeze this row, so it's okay if Fallow hits him, he won't actually trigger. We get stronger. Let's just get rid of aimless now by just doing an absolute crap ton of damage. And then we'll use our one consume, and then he will smack back, or he'll hit us back once, but then we'll actually get the barrage kill. I'm not sure why we didn't barrage there. Okay. We'll take a charm. When destroyed, deal 8 to enemies in the row. We don't actually have anything we can put that on other than our Chikichi. So the first time we kill them, we'll actually do 8 damage in the row, which is also just really cool. Snowcake is great, and we will crown. Let's do it on Van Jun, because I think like getting out like Fallows and whatever early is also pretty good, and we can just like start buffing them faster. Okay. Okay. Snowcake here. It's pretty great. I'm pretty okay with Shen getting hit. And then I'd like to start kind of hitting down the wall. Yeah, I'll Berry Bell. I think that's fine. Alright, so now we can get our units out. Shen, you know, taking these hits is also like super fine. We obviously don't have our thing. I think I'm gonna re-roll, looking for, yep, our Yeti skull, so we can just kind of freeze this row and continue to you know, put on some pressure. We also exploded that row, which is just kind of funny. Okay, we'll apply 4. We get the buff, and then because we got the buff, I'm actually just gonna do it like this. So we get to do it twice, and like, that's obviously crazy. Okay, so we'll put you down here. I will actually just hit one of these walls. Okay, so then Shen is gonna, let's actually do it like this. So we'll break that, and then Shen will apply the overburn, which I think will hit up there. We can summon another Fallow, which will then get buffed again by Van Jun on this turn. So we're just kind of like, we're kind of crazy actually. We'll hit that once, so that just any hit will kill it. And then we actually can, we can do it one more time. So now we have our full guy. Alright, let's think about the order that we want these hits to happen. I think that's fine. Okay, and then we'll do 20 with Fallow, which is just crazy. I mean, our setup is actually insane here. We're just like way too strong. I think we already used our thing, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess we just do it like this. I'm not really sure how we can lose at this point, so I'm just having a great time. Okay, so 3 damage everywhere. These are honestly kind of the units like we want it to hit, because it's actually just gonna blow up the Spluncher as well. And then I think our best play is to basically just don't really need to do anything. Just play quickly. And there we go. So this is crazy. The new Van Jun is very strong. Definitely not taking the I want money just so that we can definitely get a thing. Okay, so Ice Crabs I think is going to be a tough fight. We really don't want to get hit by the Bursters. I think Van Jun getting hit by them is probably like the best case scenario. But it's obviously still like not amazing when that happens. Okay. Yeah, I was just looking for the Yeti skull, so we can do damage to this Burster, as well as get the freeze on the crab. I'll be pretty interested to see how this actually functions. Okay, so he still just kind of does it. So he's like the perfect unit to actually like take it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just use this now. That also lets us break that final shield, and then hopefully we find our Shade Clay and Skull Mist Tea, which it looks like we did, so that's great. I want to hit the backline Burster first here, because this should just kill everyone. Yeah, and that's obviously really great. Van Jun is about to go. I mean, he is going to get bursted. I think we just do this now. Yeah, so him being the one getting hit by the Burster is obviously, like, seems to be pretty correct. And then let's actually just waste this now. Okay, and then the crab is hitting someone. And I think that someone is going to be this Jun Jun. Okay, Numbskull, he's got a lot. Barraging this row seems correct. Let's actually just do this so we can take some shields off as well. And then we get the Bursters out of here, which is really strong. Yeah, so Van Jun about to do some stuff, so we may as well get another Fallow out here. Chiki-san is about to do some stuff, kill that one, which is pretty strong. And then let's do it like this, and let's just, I guess we'll just Berry Bell. I mean, Shen will live. Alright, let's just hit him like this so we can take this guy out down here. And now it's just about hitting him as often as we can. Which I think means redrawing every turn and Azul candling. which is really funny, but I think it's optimal. We'll double it again. Okay. I think now we don't want to double it. I think we just heal. And then now we double it so that we actually blow them up through the block. Okay. Okay. Let's, I want to copy our Skull Mist tea. Okay. We have some really good items here. This is also a good unit, but I don't think we like have a ton of space for it. I'm pretty sure we can afford all three of these. And let's apply them. So yeah, I want you to attack. Yeah, I want you to attack like right when we play you at the beginning. And then I want you to... Oh yeah, you can't barrage because you're too weak. Okay, well we bought that for nothing, but that's okay. Yeah, I think it's probably onto Van Jun. Because it would just make it 2. Like, it wouldn't make him actually increase 2 for every time he was hit. It just would be 2. Skull Mist Tea, for sure. Okay. Well, this is kind of bad. Because I don't want to hit the wall because it'll smack us back twice. But I think we might have to, because I think doing it onto the Frost Guardian this early would just be like an immediate L. And we'll live because we'll actually frost them. So we're just gonna have to be careful for the rest of time. Okay. I can get Chikichi-san down. Let's hit the wall once. Okay, so I think what's good here, they're gonna get hit twice, which is like super fine. We'll kill the wall, and then we'll be able to, actually, no, I don't want you to ever attack. Okay, so now, I'm not sure why we didn't lose whatever there. I guess we'll just get Fallow down, so it will start getting buffed by Van Jun. Shen getting hit there is obviously just like super great. And then let's just freeze up here. And I know that we did that damage for the explode, but I think we need to just kind of focus on getting all of the damage out early that we can. And I just want to kill quickly. We do have units that like can take a hit to die, like if we need them to. And it's probably going to be a Jun-Jun, let's be real. Okay, so yeah, we'll let this Jun-Jun take, I don't know, 1,000,000. Which is, you know, obviously kind of funny. Okay, so we can do a freeze here, and then we'll do 9, which I don't know if that's enough. So I think we just let this fallow take the fall. Yeah, because we're only doing 9 instead of 10, so... Okay, and then this is like, this is definitely the time to Skull Mist again, so we'll just do a crap ton of damage. Okay, Uba Bear in top row is kind of annoying, but that's okay. We can double it down here, so we'll actually, you know, blow them up. They're gonna do 6 damage, so it's just like whatever. And then another 3, which is also just kind of whatever. We'll just get the fallow out because we can. Okay, Uba Bear is about to do 4. I think we may as well just heal down here. And then we will, let's not let our leader get hit for no reason. And then we'll obviously just do a crap ton of damage up top here. So fallow gets that. Okay, then I think it's faster if you do that. Get them down to 20, and then let's go for the win. So we'll freeze, we'll hit, we'll 5/5, and then we double it. All right, well that felt really solid. Super fun run. The new Van Jun is cool. I don't think our time is great here, but I think that was just kind of inherent to the way our deck worked out, and I don't know, this was fun. We ended up in top 50, so could have been worse. Yeah, really interesting. The Skull Mist T plus Chikichi was obviously like, I think once we got that, it was like really hard for us to lose with what they gave us. Fallow in particular, like just having all these units that could do strong barrage attacks was just like really cool. So if you guys like this, just let me know in the comments. If you didn't like this, also let me know in the comments and let me know how I can get better. I definitely appreciate it, and I hope you all have a good day. Peace.